Welcome to Vossman Gaming and Reviews. Today we're going to be going over Mariner of the Seas. I just got back from a 4-day, 5-night cruise on that ship. It was fresh out of dry dock, so let's jump right into it. Starting off with the pool deck, this is on deck 11. I'm looking down over. Right now there's 2 large pools, there's 4 hot tubs, 2 are covered. Big enough area, there's a lot of chairs. Of course, you know, there's chair hoarding that goes on. You have to kind of get there a little early to get those chairs, but it is nice to get a nice big movie screen for you to watch movies. They had quite a few of them. There's the pool bar where you can get any and all kind of drinks that you want, as many as you want, as long as you have that beverage package. Very friendly staff, very quick. And then the Boardwalk Doghouse, this debuted on Oasis of the Seas, Oasis class ships, starting with Oasis of the Seas, but they introduced it on Mariner of the Seas. I ate quite a lot of hot dogs. And of course, the Arctic Zone, where you get your free ice cream. Who doesn't love that? And this is looking down into the Solarium. They have 2 hot tubs. They've got, I think, 4 different beds that if you can get there quick enough, you can chill out in. And this is right coming off of the Solarium, which is 16 and up, by the way. This is called the Peekaboo Bridge, where you walk around and you can get to see into the bridge, which is kind of interesting because that's not really something you get to do outside of a full ship tour. But this, you know, you can look down into the bridge, wave at the crew, they'll wave back. It's pretty fun. This is at the very front of the ship. This is the Vitality at Sea Fitness Center. They have free weights there. This isn't just your standard gym with just like recumbent bikes and some treadmills and some pull down bars and stuff like that. They actually have free weights. They have a rowing machine that's water instead of fan, so it's a lot tougher. I probably could have used a little bit of this myself, but I chose not to. But I'm gonna take advantage of it next time when we go on our next cruise. So of course you got the windjammer, right? Washy right there. The guy in the white shirt, that's the captain of the ship. This is the back end of the ship. Huge variety of food that they had here every breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I always had my corned beef hash. I always had my bacon. I always had my scramby eggs and biscuits and gravy. This is Jamie's Italian. It was a port day, so it was closed. The doors were closed, but I do think I got at least a little bit of it. This is your, obviously, your Italian food on the ship, specialty restaurant. Chops Grill. This has been on, I think, every single Royal Caribbean ship. It's your unapologetic steakhouse. The steak here is amazing. Of course, the views are also really great. You're looking off, I believe, on the port side of the ship. And it's just really cool, fun atmosphere. So this is the Vitality at Sea. This is up on deck 12 here. Towards the front of the ship, you have your hair, nails, and beauty salon right here. This right here is the waiting room where you're going to sit until you're ready for your massages or whatever it is that you're going to have done. Very nice, peaceful. They have some nice soothing music going on, like those little lights up above. And then this is one of the rooms that were open and available for me to just take a look at. The staff was really friendly there, by the way. This is the jogging track up on deck 12. Kind of goes all the way back up and around behind that movie screen that you can see there underneath the Viking Crown Lounge, all the way around, and then wrapping around the Sky Bar up there. And speaking of, Sky Lounge. Speaking of, there's your top deck pool bar with a really great view. It was port day, so it was closed. And then technically deck 13, but I included on deck 12. This is Mariner of the Dunes. Mariner Dunes, the putt-putt course for it. It's a 9-hole, semi-challenging little course there. It's kind of fun. Really hot during the day. This is just some video of us. Me and the guy I went with doing some putt-putt. You can tell which one is him, which one is me. I'm the one that's terrible. He's the one that's really good. So he just sinks it hole-in-one. But it was really fun time. I suggest going at night. So you got Johnny Rockets here towards the back end of the ship. This is your 50s diner. Bring some nickels with you if you want to use the jukebox. They were just about ready to open here, so I kind of peeked in before the big crowd rush. Really cool. I actually ate lunch here. Good stuff. Nice burger. Shakes are amazing, of course. And then you have the Challenger Arcade. This is in the midship. It's surrounded by Adventure Ocean, like all the different daycare areas for the kids. But this was a really big one. This is probably the biggest Challenger Arcade that I've been on. I'm sure the one on Oasis of the Seas was bigger, but that was our very first ship we ever went on, and we didn't do anything on that ship. We didn't realize that basically all that stuff was free. But this is not free. It is extra. You have to pay per game, or you can set up ahead of time, like $25 or $50. Really, but most of these games are like $2 a piece. So just if you have kids, just be forewarned that it's not free. That if they just use their CPass card, it will be charged to your room. So just make sure they know that ahead of time, or at least you know that. But it was really fun. They have bowling, they have skee-ball, they have a variety of shoot-'em-up games, claw games, air hockey, things like that. It's a really fun place. And like I said, Adventure Ocean kind of surrounds that Challenger Arcade. I didn't go into the rooms because I didn't have any kids. Up on deck 13, this is the court, the basketball court, where they do soccer, they do basketball, dodgeball. I played pickleball here. That was really fun. This is the Perfect Storm, I think, Typhoon, and I forget the name of the other one. There's 2 slides that kind of go down, so you can race your friends if you want to. Definitely more for the kids than adults, because they are rather on the slower side and actually do get stuck once. This is towards the back end of the ship. They have some hammocks that you can lay out on. I chose to do this on the sail away part from Haiti, which is where we're at right there. Awesome at sunset, just cool breeze. There's usually not many people around, so it's very peaceful. These are the sky climbers. I call them the sky chips because that's what they look like. This is for kids. They can just climb up there all day long. They're surrounded by nets, so they're not going to fall out. And then they have these like little swings here. It was okay. Again, it's a little fun thing to do. This is the FlowRider. It wasn't open when I was filming it, but I do have some footage of me on it. There I am trying my best here. I started off with the lady. She was one that was directing me at first, so I was just trying to get the hang of it, and I was trying to stand up on my knees. I'm gonna do it in a second. She's gonna. Yep, oh no, I biffed it. There we go. And then we switched coaches, and he was not that she wasn't any good, but he was determined to get me up on my knees. I feel like what you have to do is just full commit, right? You just have to know that you're going to wipe out, you're gonna fall, but you just have to full send this thing, right? This is where you're gonna drop in, and it took me a minute to get settled because I went right to the front, and then I kept going right back, right to the front, right to the back. You get waterboarded a little bit on this thing. Like, you don't realize, like, I didn't think of it ahead of time, that there's going to be a lot of water coming up into your face there. But as soon as I was able to get settled and straight, he was able to, like, just, stand up on your knees, and I was like, all right, let's do it. Yep, up on the knees there. Steady. Chest up. Do the muscle pose. Here we go, heart toward the camera. Dab, dab. And here's the Macarena. So silly, so silly. Thumbs up. And then just kind of turn with your waist. This is where it all goes wrong. Oh, wipe out. Royal Theater, this is on deck 3. 3 and 4, but the main entrance is on deck 3. It was closed, so I wasn't able to get any footage. This is Studio B. This is the ice rink. This is also on deck 3, midship, near the Centrium. Also, you have the art gallery that's right there. And then on the other side, you have the place where you can get all your photos that you've been taking, or buy some camera stuff if you didn't bring it all. And this is the classic schooner bar that's on just about, I think, every Royal Caribbean ship. Piano bar, schooner bar. They host, most of the trivia games are hosted in here. Very chill vibes. And then you've got a Zoomies right there. Again, this was closed, but this is the hibachi and sushi. Some ships only have sushi. This one had both. It had the hibachi and sushi. And then the Casino Royale. This is on deck 4, midship. I didn't film the whole thing because it's a casino. You kind of already know what's down there. There's a bunch of blackjack tables. There's a bunch of Texas Hold'em tables. There's roulette. There's slot machines. All that kind of stuff that you would think would be in a casino. The whole thing is smoking. There is no non-smoking section, so if you're a non-smoker, just be advised you're going to be around a lot of smoke. And then this is Boleros. I was here most of the time during the day and night. I love Boleros. They have really good bands there. Great mojitos. And this is Starbucks. This is the one that you have to pay for. That is not part of the beverage package. The main dining hall, I included this on deck 4, but it is on decks 3, 4, and 5. It's a 3-tiered dining hall. Absolutely stunning. Every time I go in this place, I'm always like, man, I feel like I'm a millionaire just by how extravagant it is. And they were also pretty cool. I was like, can I come in here? I know it's not open. I just need to film. They were like, yeah, sure, whatever you want. Super fun. Super fun. The food is good, even though they changed the dinner package recently. Food is really good, though. Little statue there at the back. And this is the back of the ship, I do believe, looking out towards Haiti. Also on deck 4, the deck 4 has all the way a wraparound of the ship, just like a track. It's not the running track, but it's just you can walk around the ship, get different views. Of course, this is where you go for your sail away. You know, a lot of people like to do the back of the ship for the sail away, so you can get that nice view. This ship and Independence Freedom class and Voyager class, which is what Mariner is, you have access to the Helipad, which is on deck 4. You walk all the way towards the front of the ship. There's a couple of flights of stairs, so it's technically deck 5, but it's attached to deck 4. And you can come up here for your Titanic, your Jack and Jack and Kate Winslet moment there, I'm the king of the world type of thing. Awesome views for us because this was parked in the port of Haiti at Labadee, so the waters are crystal clear. And then you can turn around and see the front of the ship. You can see all those ocean view rooms that are right there at the front of the ship, and you can wave up to the bridge to the crew. No idea if they'll wave back because you can't see them from down here, but this is my favorite place to come to for sail away. Deck 5, this is the very back of the promenade. This is the guest services desk. It is open 24 hours. If you have any issues, you can come here. They'll take care of you. Over on the other side, you have shore excursions. Where if you didn't book them ahead of time, you can book them right there. We only had one port, so that was usually not really used. Next cruise, you can go here. You can get some really good deals, get some onboard credit. And then this is the Royal Promenade. It runs, basically spans the entire midship area of Deck 5. It's really fun. They have dance parties here twice for us. To the left there is Port Merchants, and this is where your tax-free, duty-free stuff like your cigarettes, your alcohol, and stuff like that. Alcohol you can't use until the last day. Regalia, jewelry, and watches. Things like that. I did buy a watch there for my wife. And then this is the car that's on every Royal Promenade. The CEO of Royal Caribbean really likes these old type of cars, so he puts one on every ship. And it's a great place to meet up for photos. And this is the Bamboo Room. I think this is only a few ships have the Bamboo Room. Really cool tropical vibes that you come in here for. There's a lot of different meetups here at night. Most of the drinks are included in the deluxe beverage package. There's only a short list of things that are not, and those are like special tropical drinks. I had one, the banana colada. It's pretty good. This is the market. This is where you're going to find all your Royal Caribbean specific type of merchandise, like shirts, trinkets. You'll have some charm bracelets in here. Just a general, marketplace. And this is the Barnacle and Barrel. This is the English pub that's on all type of ships that have a promenade. The singer in here was hilarious. Robbie, he's hilarious. Really good drinks in here. Staff was amazing, and it's just fun to sit in here at night, right? You just listen to music and have fun. Pardon me. Solarium Beauty, this is where you get some perfumes and things like that. I didn't pick up any perfumes this time because I bought it last time for my wife. And then there's your 2 Coke machines. It works with the cups that you have. There's also 2 in the Windjammer. Now, Cafe Promenade right here on the right. This is kind of like your all-you-can-eat buffet snack type of thing. They have the pizza there. They didn't have a Sorrento's dedicated to the ship, so it was in the Cafe Promenade. This is also where you can get your free with the beverage package Starbucks. And then lastly over here on Playmakers, amazing food. Good burgers, good onion rings, fantastic dessert, and it's just really fun because it's got pool tables and you can watch any kind of sports games that are available. I'm going to leave you with just some pictures that I took from my phone from the cruise, because Mariner of the Seas it's more than just a ship. Right, it's the experience of the cruise. So that's what I want to leave you with, is just some of the images that I took. I hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe if you want to. Helps out the channel. We'll catch you next time. So this is us pulling into Haiti. This is like really early in the morning, so it's kind of foggy. And of course, being the Caribbean, it's such the land, the sky, the ocean, everything with it is just amazing. And then a couple of pictures of the sunset I got. I don't remember which night it was, but sunset in the ocean is always just amazing. So night 2 of the cruise was Disco Inferno Dance Party. And obviously, I understood the assignment. I came fully prepared. That's me right there in the front. And then I found my people on the promenade. And we took a picture together. I didn't know they were there until after about halfway through the party, but we all kind of gathered around and took some pictures. That's Mark. He is the cruise director for Mariner of the Seas. He was the one that was doing all the hosting of all the dance parties, the 70s and the 80s, 90s. He was actually a pretty fun guy. Agreed to take a picture with me. Really cool dude. And that is the Captain Panos. He is from Greece. He was in the Windjammer when I was doing some filming, and he agreed to take a picture with me. It was really fun. He actually sat there and talked to me for probably a couple minutes. And then this is Robbie. He was the singer at the Yeah, what was Barnacle and whatever the English pub, I forget the name of it, I already know. Barnacle and Barrel, I think is what it was. But he was the pub singer, hilarious guy, can drink a lot, and there's evidence of it right there. It's a table I was sitting at, and he was just these two people had come in and said they were going to sing, and he's like, you got to get shirtless, and then all three of them were shirtless by the end of the song. That is Anna. I first met her on Grandeur of the Seas. She is like the lead director of all the shops on the Promenade, or whatever ship she's on. She's the lead director, but she kind of makes sure that she can get the best deals for people and things like that. Super, super nice, sweetheart. She helped me pick out the watch that I got for my wife. That is Claudia. She's from Bulgaria. She is the sassiest, the funniest person that you'll probably ever meet on a cruise ship, and she was amazing. She was the bartender at Boleros that she fed me with nothing but mojitos. So she's just an awesome person. In this group of people here, I was sitting alone at the table, and leaving Haiti, I was sitting alone at the table at the English pub, and the Harper, the one in the second from the left, the one with the short hair, next to the guy in the black shirt. She also could sing really, really well, but she had came up and approached me and said, "Hey, you got anybody else joining you at this table?" I said, "No." She said, "Do you mind?" And I said, "Absolutely not. Come on in." And they all know each other from a bar that she used to be the general manager of the bar, and they used to all kind of work there, and amazing group of friends, and they are all hilarious. So with that is the review of Mariner of the Seas. I really hope that you enjoyed it. There's a couple places I wasn't able to get to. There's Viking Crown Lounge that I didn't have, and I wasn't able to get into the Royal Theater or Studio B because it was always closed whenever I went by it. But I hope that you enjoyed the presentation there. I hope that you enjoyed the tour of the ship. Mariner of the Seas is an amazing ship, and thank you, and have a good day.